Okay, good afternoon, friends. My name is Putri Patricia. I'm from B2. Now I want to speak about Build Your Tribe by KRISTEN. Hello, good morning, class of 2019. Thank you so much for having me. It is an incredible honor to stand here before you today. Thank you to the faculty, to the guests, to the families, and to all judges students among us who are beyond the shadow of doubt, nursing, raging hangover, and praying that this Disney princess keep the Latin metaphors to a minimum. So I see you, I got you. I want to start today by sharing a secret about myself that you might not know. I did not graduate from college. Looks this. Dean is full of suit thinking, oh my god, nobody double check. I had a feeling when I saw her outfit because no one with a respectable degree would wear hoops of this set to let in here, but that leads me to another thing about me, which is I'm nice. And it's turned out when you are nice, people tend to overlook a lot. In some cases, they call incorrect experience, credential, not having your driver license to airport security, and yes, that's a true story twice. And you might say, Kristen, no, that's not a result to being nice, that's a result the privilege of being recognizable person. And okay, that may be true, but I will counter with my husband. He also highly recognizable and doesn't get with anything. Literally 10 of the 10 time he is getting a pet of Dante say, and that's because he just not as nice as me. Don't get me wrong, I love him, he's brilliant, he's hilarious, he is literally my purposes, but he's even nicest person. I don't know, guys, I just don't know. And I tell you this at the risk of divorce because I can over you the tricks of how to wield your designing diploma to ensure success. I can tell you the answer to each actor dilemma. So I moved to New York, so I stay in LA, and for goodness sakes, I cannot tell you what a Magna Carta is, what it even does. I literally don't know. I don't have to answer any question of this question. Let me tell you secret. Nobody has the answer to this question. My sole trick to share with you is when you listen. When you listen to people. When you listen as fiercely as you want to be heard. When you respect the idea you're sharing. When you listen as first as you want to be heard, when you respect the idea that you are sharing the earth with much, when you lead with your nice forward, you will win every time. It might not to be today, it might not to be tomorrow, but it comes back to you when you need it. We live in an age of instant gratification, of immediate likes, and it is comfortable to have to wait to see the difference if you care. But I promise you, it will appear exactly when you need it. It will appear at the precise moment when you pass gas in a filter and everyone blames your husband instead of you. That is when your boomerang of kindness hits you back. It also a very true story numerous times over. Talk, it would be fair if I just wax on about kindness and didn't also include its inevitable downside. It's really fun to know that sometimes when you choose nice, it come with a price tag. Being nice, something means avoiding to the obvious joke. Like for instance, I have choose this speech to be a nice and institution like this. I'm choosing not to reference and Becky and anyway Seb's performs. Thank you. In fact, I'm so nice. I'm not even going to mention my actual one on Becky for fear. It's simple to close to the fire. And let me really removing this joke is a bit sacrifice, but dare I say prioritizing your emotional intelligence over your logical intelligence can at times feel like compromise, but it does pay off. You were right. It to pay off not. it was not the best choice of words for the first particle. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. And you know what I so highlight with that? I'm by no means perfect. I'm also not telling you what to do. I mean, my second child is the result of imperfect makeup sex in a hot tub in Hawaiian Island. I'm in no position to give advice. Hand to God, I can do it. All I can do is my experience with you, my husband. Always say, if you see someone who has what you want, ask them how they got it. Unfortunately, Beyonce has you to replies to my email, so I don't have to tell answer yet. But she will like, don't worry, she's definitely going to. So I'm pretty sure I say this because if there is anything about my life that seems even like as personal, hopefully some of these will be helpful to you. And if not, feel free to slowly pull the flashing heading in your underwear out. Just a habit. I'm not your mom. You know what I mean? If it is if running hard thing, anyone get yours. And you know what? Maybe share some with your neighbors. Now the tricky thing about finding someone who has you want. One is it you also have to know what you want, right? So this seems simple enough, but it's actually very hard because our brains are arrogant assholes. The brain thinks it's running the show, but this here's secret pulling strings. It's very true. Our brains are the king Joffrey of our bodies, and our head the granite trail, right? Very true. We think we know what we want, but we often have no idea what we need. And because of that, we often afraid we'll live one what goal and with finding our purpose along the way. When I left New York and came to LA, I had singular goals of becoming the lead of a TV show. I gained some experience in playing a knife with absurd sex spot and reference. I took for fake. I'm not really ready for Los Angeles. Sorry, I will be embraced immediately. So I hop on a plane. I arrive in the land where the streets are soaked in sunshine and self-centered residue. I had confidence of an offers freshman frat party. I was like, here I am. And began the process of auditioning, which it's really just a constant way to stay driving back for Santa Monica is sort out traffic. But the feedback that I received was that I was always either too young, too old, too cute, too plain, too smart, too ditzy. It was as gladly worth every casting director, and I just called it nailed it, and eventually start booking some choicer and ghoster roles. But my cover lead eluded me, and a world got bad negotiating with the universe. I would say, okay, if I could just book the lead on CIS and CIS Miami, I promise I will decrease my carbon footprint, but at least 6 and next calendar year. So clearly, I know absolutely nothing about the measure of carbon. I find it almost of coincidence as the concept of Magna Carta, but they happen. I was cousin Veronica Mars, which my every first saw and everything I ever won. In front of me, I was earning a really paycheck. I was the lead of TV show. I was the universe on my carbon. Thank you.